Let's explore Dead Horse Point State Park. So here we have Highway 313. It's coming in from Horse Thief and Mag 7. They're all off in this direction. Navajo Rocks and so forth. Highway 191 eventually. So come in on 313. You pay here, and then you drive over here to the Visitor Center. The Visitor Center's got a big parking lot now. Very nice. And you park there. You ride this little tiny guy right here. So Intrepid comes out here. It's easy riding. It's a good beginner one. Then Raven Roll that goes across here is also pretty easy. There's some sand out there, so you might have to work at it if it hasn't rained in a while. Great Pyramid, as you can see, it's mostly easy with some intermediate, and Great Pyramid goes along here. Great Pyramid goes along here, and it has some good views right here, really terrific. And then there is some climbing up. There is some rock work to do in here. Nice ledges to practice on if you haven't had much of that before. Very good. So then we go on to Big Chief, and that's intermediate also. More intermediate, less of the easier ones. But Big Chief is great. You get out in here again, you get big views out in here. Really, I think this trail is very interesting, especially out in this area here. It's both beautiful and interesting. And then you just kind of loop back here. So the next we take is Crossroads. It's intermediate. There's some little washes and stuff out here. And there's certainly a lot of just easy flowing along. Really nothing happening. But there are also some sand traps that can be a pain if it's been pretty dry for a while. So Whiptail is just intermediate. That's along over here. There's some easy sections of it. But yeah, I wouldn't probably take beginners out there anyway. So it's pretty easy, and some nice views along in here. Twisted Tree has some black diamond in it. It's intermediate black diamond running along here. But the advantage is if you don't want to really ride those rocks, if that climbing up through those ledges or something looks a little bit too tough for you, just get off and walk it. And you've got a great view. This is down towards the Colorado River. It's sort of a Grand Canyon kind of view. And so it runs along here. Then we get to Prickly Pear, and Prickly Pear is mostly intermediate with some black diamond. The black diamond is mostly along in here, but pretty easy to go this way. A little more challenging, but also great views of going this direction. So take your choice. This is, I think, a little more scenic, a little more interesting. And then you cut across to Intrepid and back into the parking lot, and you're done.